I'm Mae Trumata. I'm from the upcoming. First of all, I just wanted to ask you, what drew you into writing songs for the letters? What about the letters was it that was really inspiring and really like took you and entranced you?
I knew Geraldine, Miss Flower. I went upstairs to drink cocktails with her every now and then. And then when she got really ill, we visited her sometimes. We called her Mummeldine, all the friends. Every time there's a party downstairs, it would end up in her house too. And when she died, it really affected everyone. We all came to make it into something beautiful. And when I was with Zoe and Simon, and the box was found. We sat there for hours around on the floor and just reading through. Throughout 3 years, we're going through them and realizing what a treasure it is. The writers were great, the passions, the discoveries that she had got 9 proposals, probably some espionage. There was just this kind of something that you don't find often. And also, when it's your mother, you're not just going to hand it to somebody to work with. You know, it's probably the holiest personal thing that you can do is to give your mom to somebody to work with their life, and to realize also that she's a special kind of human, and the honor to work with this special kind of human, which is a muse, which is a very rare kind of human. So there was a lot to discover, and also to have a personal journey alongside that was kind of miraculous. Changed my life anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And letters as a form of communication has become very aesthetic nowadays. But back then, they were the only ways to communicate to people, far away. What do you think this film is going to be able to do for, letters as a form of communication?
I hope people will find themselves one person to communicate in letters with, because that's what then I did that with pen pals, and it's just one person that is ready to keep all your secrets and personals, and where you don't feel afraid that somebody is going to get into your emails, or you know what I mean. And it's like, I guess nowadays people are trying to make people write diaries because it's a very healing mental process, and letters are even more so because it's also a practice in trust.
And the TikTokification of music, now in the modern times, you see more short form kind of music, something that will go viral in seconds, minutes. But writing music is a storytelling form. What do you think about the process and the journey that you went through, writing songs based on somebody else's journey? What do you think it will do for music moving forward?
Music is always moving forward, even with its short TikTok songs. It's a forward movement, and it's okay. But I think people maybe focus on one thing. There are so many pockets of musical worlds, and you don't have to think that TikTok or this is just the one form to work in. I'm working in the long form, the slow form, and there's a lot of people that love that form. So you don't have to be afraid that no one's going to hear you out. The world is big, and there's bubbles of beautiful things to discover. I think it's more about, if you're on Spotify or something, is to mess with your algorithm. Take music that you have no idea about, put some thrash metal in there and mess with it. Be a rebel with your algorithm. Don't let it control you. I'm always doing that with my kids, and they're like, Mom, putting music in there that's going to just mess up their algorithms like they messed up mine. So I think curiosity is always the key to being creative.
And last question, but this documentary is a very hybrid in terms of like the structure and the genre, which is also similar to like creating music. Do you have people borrowing different elements of the past and different artists and creating what do you call this new music through that? What do you think this journey with this film moving forward will help in terms of you writing more music in the future?
I don't know. I'm a person that does everything, one thing at a time. I'm a brewer. I know that people go, you have to kind of wake up every morning and do your craft. I don't work like that. I just kind of live life, and I'm curious about my surrounding and people and things and all sorts of stuff. And then I just feel like I'm exploding and I have to go to the studio. It's a better form for me because then I explode into something. Maybe writing my own thing now is a bit boring. I'm getting more interested in other people. I think it's also just growing up. You get less interested in yourself. So I don't know. I never know where I'm going. And then I guess it's just more about saying yes to kindred spirits than it is about the actual work. You know, that's how you meet the people that open up doors and lead you the right way, rather than going, what are they doing? Is it good? Is it amazing? Are people listening to it? They have followers? For me, it's often about if somebody writes me and they write beautifully and it's a funny, and they go, can you hear my song? Will you sing it? And I don't even have to hear them a song. I just see their letter and it's like, this is a kindred spirit. I love it. I'm going to love the song. So I'm going to just say yes, whatever it will be. And that has often more opened doors for me than to be too thinking about it. I don't think it's like any other song, just mainly because it is created from another person's words. For me, it's extraordinary because you get to kind of know the people in the letters and you've never met them. They are all completely opening up and they are trusting you with a big piece of themselves and asking you to protect it.